now we are moving on to the main topic. The MCU has had a lot of drama
Sure.
over the last couple of days, and a lot of this news seemed to be dropped at the same time.
There's a lot of. It's
Uh,
like before we say it, there's not much reporting here.
no,
It's all like a lot of
this is
rumors and
all
stuff, right?
speculation.
Yeah. So let's make that real evident.
Yes. Um, so I'm going to start off with what I think is, if this is true, this is the dumbest possible thing ever.
Yeah.
Uh, Sources say that there have been talks about bringing back the original Avengers for another movie, which would include reviving, they're not variants, reviving Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man and ScarJo's Black Widow. This is by far the dumbest possible thing that they could do. Uh,
I. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Reviving Iron Man and Black Widow is fucking stupid. It completely ruins what Endgame did. Endgame is arguably the most important movie of the MCU, excluding maybe the first Avengers movie and the first Iron Man movie. But for me, this is clearly the dumbest. Like, just don't do it.
Okay.
I really don't think it's going to work in their favor at all.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. This is where this news I'm very cautious of, because the person that would agree with way more than us is Kevin Feige. This comment, I think, was an offhanded comment in some boardroom, just being like they're just pitballing ideas, and it never went anywhere. And now people are basically reporting that,
Oh,
oh, they want to bring back everyone. I don't think this was a real fucking thing at all. I don't think that, like, so people saying like Marvel wants to bring it all back. I really don't believe that it was anything more than just an offhanded comment in a boardroom, and it went nowhere after that.
mm,
So you don't think the
just
MCU's in shambles, Harry?
Oh, the shambles! I like straight up. To put this in perspective, 4 years ago we had Endgame. 4 years ago, Marvel put out a movie that was the biggest film of all time, and now we are here. Um,
yeah,
my main problem with it is that they're producing way too much. That's my
Hmm.
main problem, because there's a lot more
yeah,
quantity over quality at the moment.
fatigue.
But after all this like reports and news came out, the Echo trailer dropped, and I watched that, and I'm like, I'm fucking excited for Echo. Like Echo looks
Yeah,
great.
that was a damn good trailer.
But yeah, sorry, that was me kind of subjective. But like that was
Uh,
just my opinion on, like, I agree with you that
yeah,
that bringing back the original Avengers is a stupid idea. I don't think that was a real thing. I refuse to believe that Kevin Feige
mm,
literally said, "Let's do this." I very much doubt that.
yeah. Yeah, well, I hope you're right. I don't see a decision like that going through. I doubt he approves.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way he's like, yeah, that's really gonna save it. Yeah, let's just revive
I
two
don't
of
even
our
think the
main
actors would
characters.
do it at this point, even if they asked them to.
It,
So I feel like they
oh
wouldn't
my
even
God,
bother.
yeah,
Especially Jeremy Renner. Like he can't do it.
it would take an ungodly amount of money to get RDJ back.
Yeah.
Like, even if they wanted him to do a variant in Secret Wars, like what did he get paid for Endgame? Like 70 mil?
Yeah, he won't do it. And ScarJo, I think she's already said publicly that she's done with like the superhero movies
Yeah.
and all of
Chris,
that.
I know that Chris Evans has been pretty vocal about it. Um, I mean, when he's turning in movies like Ghosted, I would go back. Um, I'm sorry, Chris Evans, you didn't deserve it. Um,
Oh, I'm
but
sure he got paid handsomely for that.
I know that he said he'd be willing to return if it made sense, which I don't think it. You don't. I don't think
I
we
know.
need it. We don't need Chris Evans
No, he's
and
saying
back
that
in
for a
the.
paycheck. He'll
Yeah.
return if he's getting paid $100 million.
If anything, bring him back as Johnny Storm in Secret Wars. That is completely fine. We don't need Captain America.
Yeah.
Uh, the Blade movie is. I'm going to be honest. I could see them canceling this movie.
Yeah, so that movie's gone through two directors, five writers, and a production shutdown. I don't care about this movie anymore at all.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
it's really fucking unfortunate because when they announced this movie, I was so goddamn excited. We're talking Mahershala Ali as Blade in the MCU.
yeah,
That is crazy, and the fact that now nobody cares
yeah,
because going through
quantity over
that many
quality.
workers is insane. Mahershala Ali was reportedly ready to quit due to script issues. However, the one bit of good news that came out of this was Michael Green has reportedly been hired to write the script from scratch. Michael Green wrote Logan,
Yeah,
which is one of the best superhero screenplays ever.
yeah.
Um, I don't think anyone would doubt that. That's the only good news. But I don't see this movie. I don't see this movie happening, and if it does, I don't see it performing very well.
Michael Green also
Unfortunately.
wrote A Haunting in Venice. Just putting that out there. So
Oh,
it's not
okay.
bulletproof. It's not bulletproof.
Yes. But he can do the superhero
Yeah,
space
absolutely agree. Yeah,
because of the Logan.
yeah.
Yes,
Because of the Logan.
and I because of the Logan. I mean, and I went to say Wolverine, and then I was just thinking about the poster, and I was just like, it's not called Wolverine, it's called Logan.
Yeah,
So I
I
said
think
the
the
Logan.
problem, like honestly, overall with Marvel in general, is that it's always going to be something people compare to the original, like first 10 years that most people experienced. And so I feel like that's why you're going to always see people going crazy on the
Yeah,
internet, MCUs and shamble. Like you're always going to be comparing it. If you just treat every project like its own thing, which I think is impossible to do when there's still similar connections and overlaps, I think it can make it a little bit better. But like I know for me personally, like I'm a little bit older now. Like I lived out that first 10 years and like loved all those films, enjoyed it. I'm kind of over it
I'm the
personally. So like
same.
I don't see
Yeah,
myself making time to like see every single new Marvel project. But it's unfortunate because I'm sure there will be some good ones, but people kind of tend to focus too much on the comparison, like always like, yeah, but we had this, so they've shown us they can be great. So why can't they keep doing that? It's like every franchise can't continue to put out the same level of
yeah,
quality every single project. That's just unrealistic.
agreed.
correct. I know that I think I'm in the right age range that I can watch, like I can keep watching the movies. The shows are a little bit harder, but that's I just have that issue with television in general. Um, they need to sort out a schedule on like what they're releasing. I want 1 to 2 movies a year. I think they would really benefit from that. It gives them time to actually write these movies to be good. Thor, Love and Thunder, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, they just didn't work, and I just think that's because they didn't have enough time to be focused on. They're like, we just got to get these movies out, and they ended up being the way they were. Although I didn't hate either of them, by the way.
Like I agree with you. That is the perfect case scenario, but from a business standpoint, that means less money towards Disney. So
Yeah,
that will never happen.
yeah, and that's unfortunate because
I wholeheartedly agree because
they're gonna run Marvel.
longevity it means a lot
Mm,
more Winter Soldiers, a lot more Guardians threes, a lot
yeah.
yeah, but yeah.
I did see another rumor that Marvel are considering only making shows they're committed to for more than one season, which means they would more focus on like Loki, and I don't think they'd focus much on the She-Hulks of the world. Which is good because again, that just puts quantity down a little bit.
Yep.
And the last thing was the Jonathan Majors drama. Um, Marvel have begun to reconsider focusing on Jonathan Majors' Kang for the next saga. They're now discussing backup plans, including pivoting completely and moving to Doctor Doom.
This is good. I'll do it. It's great. I love Doctor Doom. Do it. I just don't rush him, but do it. Okay.
Yeah, my only issue with this is it would feel really really bad
We don't know that. We don't know that until it's done. We don't know that.
If they went for that, and let's just say they scrapped Kang, you have how many shows and movies has Kang been focused, like has been talked about or in? Uh,
Yeah.
a decent handful of movies and stuff, and it would feel really weird if they're just like, Kang, who's that? Just I think recasting him is a 10,000th better idea than having another villain. And I'm no comic book wizard nerd. I don't think Doctor Doom is like Doctor Doom is no Thanos level threat, is he?
Yes, he is. He's fucking
Is
awesome.
he?
Yeah, he's great.
I know
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
okay. I would like to see the character. I want him. Hopefully, he's in fantastic form. Please, 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 please. He will be, but
Hmm.
um, yeah, as Big Bad, I don't know if it'll work properly, but I don't think Marvel is necessarily in shambles. But if they go, if these things come out to be true, I'd be scared.
I think it's been in shambles for a while. I think it's been in shambles. Like they're just not making that much
Mhm.
money anymore. Like the
Yeah,
Marvels underwent 4 weeks of reshoots to quote
yeah.
bring coherence to a tangled storyline that cost them an extra $200 million. So this very much that's not going to make that movie's not
They're
going to
not
make
going to
money.
make money.
The movie's not making money.
It's
Like
crazy.
I liked Captain Marvel a lot more than most. I thought it was good.
How much?
So like I just don't think this is making money. But
Yeah.
it is what it
How
is. We'll see.
how much did Captain Marvel make?
Uh,
Do you know roughly?
no idea. I'll look it up. But
I swear it made a lot.
maybe.
I mean, it was the first movie after Infinity War. No?
Um,
Yes?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Sounds
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
I don't know
sounds
if
right.
that's the reason that that's probably the reason why it made money. I didn't watch it in theaters. I couldn't give a shit. um, so I think that concludes the Marvel talk.
1.1 billion.
Yeah,
Wow.
okay.
But
Okay.
that's a
I was
different era. That was right after Infinity War.
Infinity
Like,
War. Yeah. People had to know what was gonna happen next.